All right, Coach, can we just get your thoughts on the game, homecoming, everything tonight and today?
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, homecoming was great to have, two of our alums, Josh Delancey and Dominic Sewell, get inducted into the Hall of Fame. And of course, Steve Woolman, our photographer for probably close to 3 decades. So it starts off great, phenomenal crowd. People were here early. I mean, I pulled up 6-7 hours before the game, and I think they've been tailgating already for 3 or 4 hours. So you have to, give credit where credit's due. Our alumni office did a great job of putting everything together. Jared, Mary, Adrian, Jordan. I mean, we're lucky to be able to play in a place where football matters. I think our kids found that out when we went to Ireland, and you see all the different challenges these guys go through just to practice. And we get to be, one of, if not the top sport in the country, and be at North Central where you get a lot of support. So, first off, I think I just want to give credit where credit's due there, and then our players did, a lot of what we want to do. Come out and try and jump on them right away. The defense did a great job of putting the offense in great field position really all night, same with the special teams. I mean, that's part of why you're seeing we don't have as many yards as our defense and our special teams really stepping up and giving short yards for our offenses. It's something we talk about in our offensive meeting on Sunday is our average, field position. One of the games was like the 41 of the opponent. So for there as an offense, you just got to be efficient, do your job, and defensively, they did phenomenal again. It's the 6th time in 7 years that we've been able to shut out North Park, and of course Willie's pick 6 was huge, and I think that kind of got everybody going, and that is I think a snapshot of our program. Guys see players make plays that they love and they care for, especially when it's a senior and a 5th year on homecoming. It kind of gets you going. So I think that just represents our culture and the family that we have here in North Central.
I guess I'll go. First off, congratulations on a humongous victory. I believe, if I was doing the math correctly, that's over 400 points against North Park since 2017. So well done on adding to that. But Sean, I want to start with you. First, congratulations on the 2 touchdowns. I know earlier in the year you were in and out of the team trying to manage a couple things, but kind of walk me through what it's like to not only get back on the field scoring again, but kind of talk about the rest of your running back room, because today, I swear, it's a new guy every week, just kind of making that next man up mentality.
Yeah, well, first off, it's a blessing to be back on the field. The running back room, we're all pretty close. We gel well together. And today, the 2 touchdowns, I mean, I just got to give credit to the O-line up front. Couldn't do it without those boys. And the rest of the guys in our running back room, I mean, we all feed off each other pretty well. We see someone else getting a touchdown, we want to all get touchdowns. So, I mean, I think that's pretty much how our room is. That describes us. And the young guys being ready off the bench late in games, so that's pretty important too. So it's just a blessing. It's a blessing.
Thank you. Luke, congratulations. 50 consecutive games with passing touchdowns, setting more records than I think I can count here in my hands. I mean, I gotta ask, how you feel, man?
Feeling good. It was nice to get that first touchdown out of the way, just because I feel like I was maybe a little worried about doing it, which I should have just known. Like with the guys that I have up front, the guys got around me in the receiver running back room, that I was going to be able to do it with them. But yeah, after that touchdown, it was nice, just everybody coming up and giving me high fives and stuff and telling me how excited they are for me. It was cool. Just had to keep playing the game though after that. But yeah, I mean it's cool to do that. But again, I couldn't do it. All the guys that I've had with me in the backfield or receiver, lineman over the past 4 years. Just thinking about it, I just feel like I've been really blessed with what the team I came into with the senior or the really experienced veteran wide receiver group with Blake Williams, Corey Blair, Kaminsky, and then having D'Lo and Lombardi, and then now we got a bunch of new faces out there like Parody, Rummel, Skokna, Twitch, Trey, everybody doing their job. So I just feel like I've been really blessed, and then of course the guys up front just thinking about it, having Sam and Jesse, they've been with me all 4 years that I've played, so it's pretty cool to say do it then. And then guys before them like Gerard and Fortier and Charmore, so just super blessed to have all those guys around me helping me out.
Congratulations again, Luke. And then
Thank you.
Will played running back for a little bit in our first home game. Now you're finally getting that recognition, getting the pick six. Just kind of walk me through what some of that transition coming into today, going to be the starter, coming up to really make that big play, and ultimately got the entire team hyped up, as Coach Spencer mentioned.
Yeah, no, I've told Coach Spencer this. I'll do whatever the team needs me to do. So that's kind of that. But just on defense all week, just with guys out here and there, we just preach like having the same product on the field no matter who's out there. Like our standard's our standard. And this week we kind of wanted to go in and like finish a game, put together a complete game. So I think we did. Up front, linebackers, DBs, we all played to that standard. Obviously we can, we're gonna have things clean up, stuff to grow. But yeah, I'm satisfied with the victory. But yeah, we still got work to do for sure.
You have anything else? Let's go back to the pick six. Obviously, North Central, you've had a lot of memorable moments playing as a Cardinal. Where do you think this one ranks? Pick six, homecoming, or the 69-0 shutout. That's electric, man.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as an individual play highlight, that's probably like my number one. Like Wing and Natty, it's obviously not like as a team, that's definitely one. But no, I'm so grateful for all my time here. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but I just try to stay at it no matter what the circumstances are.
Coach, we talked about the running back room. I think the one great thing about this running back room is there's so many unique skill sets. Obviously, Joe Sacco, quick in the open field, can also run through people. Charles Coleman, you use him in a lot of short yard situations, and he just runs through people as well. You got a lot of quickness as well, guys like Sean Allen. How fun is it to scheme up different plays for all these different players, as you call the embarrassment of riches that running back room is?
It's a lot of fun, but it's Jimmy's and Joe's win you games, not X's and O's. And I'll say that to the day I retire. You've got to recruit and maintain great young men. With Joe and Chiz, they're guys that have been around the program, and we recruited as 18-year-olds. With Chuck and Sean, we were fortunate to get guys to transfer to us and be about what we're about. And that's typically that's the magic key, or that's what you got to look for in transfers, is making sure you've got guys that are going to come and be a part of the program. So much, I was telling recruits today, so much of college football now is just, it's transactional. Nick Saban was saying this, it's not transformational. And that's really what we're going for, is developing young men over the course of their time here and transforming them into great human beings. And you got to have the right type of kid that wants to be a part of that. You also have the right type of kid that loves football, loves to compete, and has a high drive to win. And when you get that, guys are going to compete. You make each other better. Success breeds success, and you certainly see that in our running back room. And then the key to all of it is having great young men that are unselfish. Without that, you're going to go nowhere. And in our running back room, Dom Sulo graduated in 2010. He played 06, 07, 08, 09 for us. He came in and he took a senior's job as a freshman and rushed for 1,000 yards. And as he went through his career, we were able to recruit more and more running backs. And so he ends up splitting. He still got his touches, still got his 1,000 yards a year. Outside the year he got hurt. But he learned to, split carries with, guys like Pat Malik and Butch Rossberg. And at one time, all three of those guys were all conference running backs in the same backfield. So it's a game that you don't get anywhere without your teammates. And the more you can drive that home outside of the practice facilities and locker room, I think the better off you're going to be. And these guys certainly latch onto it, and they've done a great job with it. But it's a lot of fun to scheme up. I guess that's the short answer. It's a ton of fun.
I got nothing else.